I know who you are.
Well, well, well. I haven't heard that voice in a long time. It's really good to see you again.
Jamie, it's been forever. You want to come in? I just got done cleaning up for chess club. If you're not busy, we could play a match.
I mean, I did just finish everything I need to do today, but I'm not very good at chess.
Neither am I. Come on, let's play. So, have you been? Have you done anything fun recently, or have you just been studying 24/7?
Oh, nothing really. With school and work, I've just been kind of swamped. It just feels like I'm reliving every day, over and over again, you know? But I'm making progress, slowly but surely.
Oh, I definitely feel that. That's like most existence in the modern era. We work, we eat, and we sleep. But you gotta make time for some fun. Watch a movie, read a book, or, my personal favorite, play a game with a dear friend that happens to always be the best part of your day, whenever you bother to see him.
You know what? You're right. I should really catch up with Alex. It's been a while since we last talked.
Oh, how you wound me. My heart aches at the thought of anyone besides myself bringing you joy. Do you truly wish to discard this entire relationship?
Well, when you put it like that, maybe? What about you? Have you been fooling around all day? How are your grades? Do you need me to tutor you again?
I've just been doing my own thing, Besides my classes, I have been writing more. Actually, I wrote this little short story about an enchanted guillotine that always manages to execute the person that's sentenced to death. It's like there's this freak chain of coincidences and accidents and stuff that places a victim right near the chopping block. I wrote about someone's attempt at escaping their fate and utterly failing. When you think about it, it's a lot like Final Destination.
Okay. That's dark. And kind of sad if you think about it. Like, imagine being fated to die like that, and then running away from the inevitable for as long as you can, knowing that you'll never escape.
Yep, that's the premise. It's like a metaphor for death, Except magical and junk. We all end up kicking the bucket. It's just a matter of how much you stumble and wobble around before you manage to knock it over.
I guess it's a matter of perspective. There are a lot of things in life that are inevitable, and our job is to decide what we do up until that moment. We're just silly little trains on a silly little railroad. The destination stays the same, but the place we start from and where we go along the way are ultimately up to us.
Yeah, exactly like that. Except I made it so that my guy suffered, cried, and despaired as much as possible before resigning himself to his grisly fate. It was surprisingly therapeutic.
Cecil, in the most affectionate way I can express this, you're a little freak. You know that?
Oh, I'm aware. Thank you for noticing.
You ever feel like you're too focused on preventing that inevitability? Like, you know what you need to do, but you just can't accept it?
I mean, sometimes. Most of the time I find that worrying about the inevitability sort of makes things worse. Like if I'm a delicious wheel of cheese, and I'm about to be eaten, I'd probably just try to roll away or something. Go on a trip to the Bahamas before being hunted down by a rat or something.
But isn't that just distracting yourself from your problems? Like, if I were that wheel of cheese, maybe I could find a little place that I could escape to, or maybe I could hire someone that's lactose intolerant to protect me from rats. At some point I'd probably get found, but I'd have had more time to experience life as a wheel of cheese.
Okay, but are you really alive as a wheel of cheese if you're constantly on the run? Would you confidently describe that as truly living life? If you worry about what could go wrong, you could miss out. on all the opportunities that might make it all worth it.
I'm not sure. I guess it's about whether or not you're satisfied with the good time or a long time. Both don't really seem that bad, especially if you are just a wheel of cheese. I would personally wish for a quiet, uneventful life. Mine is too stressful and monotonous.
My life's pretty aimless. Like I just sort of amble around and do stuff that I think is cool. And that's fun and all, but it makes me feel pretty purposeless. Even writing feels like a chore, and I actually like doing that.
You know, I think that life as a piece of cheese would kind of suck regardless of how you decide to go about surviving the gaping maw of a rat.
Oh? And why is that?
Well, regardless of the woes of life as a piece of cheese, I just think it'd probably get to me eventually. Like, without someone to talk to, the weight of the world would probably crush my little dairy spine.
Oh, I definitely feel that. It's like without someone to whine and complain to, you'd probably explode or something. Too bad there's no one in the whole wide world who could possibly do that for you.
Alas, the woes of my heart go unspoken. The tremors of my unrestrained sorrow threaten to eviscerate me, leaving my worries to be laid bare to the world. If only I could have another roll of cheese to assist me in this time of need.
Oh, oops, did you mean me? Oh no, this is quite unfortunate. Huh, oh well.
Yeah. The point I'm making is that talking with you makes everything feel lighter, I guess. And it's fun.
Oh, right, yeah. I wholeheartedly agree. It's actually quite fun, and I'm glad that I got to see you again. Anyways, good game. You want me to play this out, don't you?
Who knows? I'm particularly screwed if you make it to one of the corners.
Dude, you totally could have won that. Why'd you let me stalemate? You didn't even need to tell me how to do it.
Well, I don't really care about winning or losing. But if I managed to get a draw, we would have to play again to decide a tiebreaker.
That's so dumb. You're being silly. You could have just asked me to play again.
Okay, but seriously, what kind of cheese would you be if you were a cheese wheel? And what kind of powers would you have?
I'd probably be like mozzarella or something like that, so I can be able to stretch my body and stuff. You know, like Elastigirl from The Incredibles. You'd probably be like Swiss or something, so you can create holes in your body.